MacVoices is supported by ATTO. If you are creating content with your Mac, you can add intelligence and performance to your network workflow with ATTO. ATTO Thunderbolt and Host Bus adapters are designed for collaboration like graphic design and video editing. Find out more at ATTO.com. MacVoices is in San Jose for AltConf and WWDC. I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, we talked to Kyle quite some time ago about some apps he was developing. He's back. He's still developing apps. He's released apps. He's a full-blown developer. Kyle, it's good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Great to be back.
Yeah, so tell me what you're up to now.
So basically, last time we talked, which was quite a few years ago, I had mentioned that I was going to try making a guitar teaching app, which I did start to try to make, but the music app landscape is quite difficult to code for because there aren't many open source or third-party libraries for doing music notation. So it's a very big barrier to entry. So I started to try to tackle that problem. So I created an open source music notation framework called Music Notation Core, which is on GitHub. But it's still work in progress because it's kind of a nights and weekend project that I've been doing since the day we talked, but it is very complicated. So I took a little break from that, and I just launched a brand new app called Count It Off, which is a setlist metronome app for musicians. So if you're playing a gig or practicing, you can put in all the songs you're going to play and what order and what tempo they are, and then from your watch or your phone, totally separate, you can just get a count off of how fast you should play the song, and then start the song and play. And then you can just go to the next song, see which song's coming up next.
That's one of those very specific use apps, and that's what I think is so fascinating about the whole iOS app concept, is that you can develop those, something that is so specific, and yet find a market for it.
That's what I'm hoping. This one was kind of something I wanted for myself. I was playing gigs and I realized it would be great to just have a simple app that can do this thing. And I looked around and nothing combined the watch aspect as well. So I was like, let me build it because I want it and I think some other people would like it as well. And we'll have to see how it goes. I'm going to try my hand at marketing it and everything, so it'll be an interesting journey. It's free, so I figure it should be a little easier to get people to use it.
So it is released. It's out now.
Yeah, I just released it. I think it was yesterday. The days are kind of a blur at WW, so yeah.
And it is called?
Count It Off.
Count It Off.
Yeah.
Okay. So and it's a metronome app. So if you've got that project, what's next?
What's next is I'm going to try to take a little bit of a break from development and focus on trying to market this and see how the music market is. And then I think I'm going to come back to really working on that music notation project so that I can move on to my next app that would be built on top of that technology.
So pretty much you're in the music space is where you're going to stay.
Yeah, my side projects I think are going to stay in that space. I have a lot of ideas involving that, and I'm looking to piece by piece make small apps that build on each other so I can eventually get to that guitar teaching app, maybe a drum instructional app, but there are a lot of pieces to build up to that.
Yeah, I'm not sure any of us really appreciate all the processes that go into development, and especially of something that specialized, because there are a lot of variables there.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a very complex set of things to figure out and to do very well, you know. You can kind of fake it and, you know, do more video-based things, but I'd love to do, like, really take advantage of the platform and help people to learn on their own and work with a teacher. So, you know, there's a lot to it, a lot to think about.
Is there a URL for the app, or is it just in the App Store?
Both. CountItOff.com. I got lucky.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's kind of hard to believe.
Yeah, I was like, pick the name first, and then I was like, I hope maybe the Twitter handle's available, and like everything was available, except for the Gmail, which was odd. So I had to go Count It Off app at Gmail, but it's fine.
Cool. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you're headed into a taping of another podcast here that, as the audience can probably tell, there's a bit of excitement about. So go enjoy, but thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Good to see you.
You too.
Next year?
Should be. I try to be here every year. Maybe not a ticket to WWDC, but at least be in the area. So
Okay,
I'll see you around.
Please do.
Yeah.
Folks, more from AltConf and WWDC in San Jose. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, And get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.